A serpent bit him.
Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord! To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Amos 5:19. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Verse 19 is an excellent verse for learning the Bible's spiritual language. The Bible provides the following definitions that help us in understanding this verse. 1. A lion can typify Satan, 1 Peter 5:8. 2. A bear can typify Satan, Proverbs 28:15, 2 Kings 2:24. 3. A house represents the church, 1 Timothy 3:15, 1 Peter 4:17. 4. Leaning points to trusting, Proverbs 3:5, Isaiah 36:6. 5. A wall signifies salvation, Isaiah 26:1, Isaiah 60:18. 6. A hand represents one's will, Mark 9:43. 7th. A serpent typifies Satan, Genesis 3:1. It's kind of unusual to find so many types and figures in one verse like this. But it's also very helpful to show the manner in which God wrote the Bible. In parables, as it was said of Jesus, that without a parable, he did not speak. After finding our spiritual definitions for each word, we're now ready to see the mysterious information that God hid in this particular scripture. We know that verse 18 establishes the context as Judgment Day, the day of the Lord. And we also know from the Bible that God's end-time judgment program begins at the house of God. Therefore, in the time of judgment, a man will flee from a lion and yet meet a bear. And since both represent Satan, it is describing that he will take center stage and have a prominent role as God utilizes Satan at the time of his loosing as a destroying weapon to bring judgment on the unfaithful churches and congregations of the world. Or Amos 5:19 continues, "The day of the Lord is as a man that goes into a house," and the house here is picturing the house of God, the corporate church. "And when the man goes into the house, he leans his hand upon the wall." Spiritually, this is describing someone who enters into the church at the time of the end and trusts the pastors and the church's gospel as a gospel that has saved him. But as he trusts the church upon the wall for salvation, an unseen serpent, Satan, bites him. This tragically points to those who have gone into the corporate church after Satan has been loosed from the bottomless pit and has entered into the congregations of the world to take his seat in the temple as the man of sin. All who trust in salvation as ministered by the churches during this awful time period wind up with a serpent's bite upon their hand, will.